Thanks for that, Stephen. We are going to read Solid Hollows, the Ox Herding Poems by Tim Atkins and Peter Jaeger. And these are also dedicated to Anselm Hollow.
There are 11 of them, and I'm going to start. Number 1, The Search. So I found myself in Goobies, Newfoundland, speeding past abandoned chaps on the Trans-Canada Highway, on the way to attainment at limbo, enlightenment, or obvious variance, taking someone else's and calling it your own poem. Everyone gets flatulent in Asbestos, Quebec, after 6 months in a garage in Wood Point, New Brunswick, leaving the motor running, but I'm not Pussy King of the Pirates. Here, feeling my seriousness, always doing over, being. Anselm Hollow died today. Peter, a little sadness. Will it do here, even?
2. Discipline begun. I am in possession of a licorice whip, and I shall pass it through your nose if you step off that ledge. Jump, said Bob, which was not his name. The darkness surrounds us here in St. Anselm, Quebec, where, Tim, the sadness will do even, and where my late master Tian Tong ascended the seat of St. Anselm, teaching us how to dance at wakes in Trinidad, Manitoba. Oh, Trinidad, lover of licorice and funerals, like you, we rest in human and heavenly worlds.
Number 3, Perceiving the Bull. On the reed beds of Lake Scugog, Ontario, the sleeping bull fills the lungs with water, does it? Is Jack Cheese a proper name? Or Joe Blow? Or Jack Shit? Practicing Zen is the same as letting go of limbo pole, Dogen says. And Satori equals Pufta's froth on the Buddha's head. Bo Diddley is not a town near Plains of Abraham, Quebec, and Rock Hudson never summered by the shores of Mount Cockfield in the Yukon. Earl Burney did. Kevin Davies didn't.
4. Faced round. After long days of training, the result begins to tell, and the town of Smashhead Buffalo Jump, Alberta, has been avoided, if not yet finally evaded. The ox has become tenderer than Rod McEwen, but this tenderness has not given him full confidence in tenderloin. How low can you go, sings Chubby, who is Rod, and who also loves chicken tender snacks, trademark registered. When Rod goes low, he is Rod, and when Chubby, the second ancestor, goes low, he is Rod.
Number 5, Taming the Bull. It's all bull in Bummer's Roost, Ontario. And it ain't so great in Swastika, Ontario, either. To compete at the carnival, the adept must bend. The merit of such leaning back on one's heels and not touching yon pole is immeasurable. Helping Phil Whalen cross the road, his eyes failing. It says here, roosters equal chicks with dicks in Uranium City, Saskatchewan. Dairy products equal poets, we who love to be astonished, in elbow, eyebrow, or finger, Manitoba. Not to mention dildo, Newfoundland.
6. Unimpeded. He lies contentedly, idling his time away, one finger in a cup of water, the other in the wall socket. No Sanka is needed now, nor any kind of Nescafe. If limbo is a speculative idea about the afterlife condition of those who die in original sin without being assigned to the hell of the damned, then B.P. Nickel can sit leisurely under a pine tree in Cloudtown, New Brunswick, playing the steel drums of peace.
Number 7, the bull transcended. Joe Bat's arm is the same province as Nippers Harbour, Newfoundland. And even though just sitting gets me out of it, hitting the cushion with a bang, I have trouble remembering Dogon's admonition not to touch limbo pole with wet hand or foot. Choking on a chicken bone, friends, in Big Beaver, Saskatchewan, even unto death. This poem is for Musa McKim, love, and all who have known him.
8. All forgotten. You are perfectly at your ease with a revolver in your mouth, dressed in white and surrounded by cotton candy. Don't you just love it when David Hasselhoff taps the steel drum in Dresden, Ontario at 1 minute 53 seconds into the clip without any rhythm at all? Or when John Dryden taps a keg in Dryden, Ontario, a town famed for its ability to kill the ancients with love. Forget about this, as before.
Number 9, reaching the source. Tickets have been returning to ears in Ecum Nova Scotia. Eyes water in Nojack, Alberta. Colours fuck sitting not sweeping in Star Black in Saskatchewan. Boundless words of limbo practice permeate the nameless things in Bacon Ridge, Manitoba. If there has been a suicide by drowning or burning in Jackhead, Manitoba, then I am unaware of that fact. I had one brief vacation in Payne Court, Ontario, a much longer one in South London, southern England. Upon reaching the source, I almost forgot A, enlightenment, B, limbo, C, goobies, D, Dogon.
10A, both vanished. Both the man and the animal have disappeared. No traces are left, no names, not even the name Tim Atkins, nor his famous diet, nor the town of Timmins, Ontario, nor the bright moonlight which is empty and shadowless and which pervades the 10,000 chocolates while you commit ritual seppuku on a summer evening in the gentle rain, nor Anselm Hollow waking up in Boulder, Colorado, nor balancing under a pole with your feet akimbo, no, not even the vanishing point nor the null set of mathematics. If anyone should ask the meaning of this, behold the lilies of the field.
10b, return to society. It may be pleasant to travel to Sukumchuck, Soda Creek and Spuzzum, British Columbia, via lower economy, Nova Scotia, but after attaining transcendence, avoiding seppuku for limbo failings and wiping the babies, the enlightened man turns his back upon ecstasy and returns via Sucker River without hope or ambition to Old Wives, Saskatchewan, where it is 27 degrees below zero. This poem brings an end to the ox-herding poems written by Tim Atkins and Peter Jaeger and marks the point of their return to society. Friends, think on this. His massive head, his majestic fins, giving up limbo, solid hollows.